Hi guys, my video for today is for non-OFWs who wants to travel the Philippines starting July 2021. First thing you have to do is to book for the airline. Now, I suggest you book with PAL. I don't say that PAL doesn't cancel the flight, but PAL have less cancellations compared to the other airline. So that's step 1. Next is you have to register to the ECF. A lot of people are asking me why the website for the Red Cross is gone, why it's having error, why the system for registration is gone, because they already changed the link for registering in the ECIF. Take a look at your ticket, which terminal you are landing, and if you're landing in a particular terminal, there is a corresponding link for each terminal. You read the description box in this video, you read the comment section, because I included there the link for registration in the ECIF. So you just click which terminal you will be landing. For example, in Terminal 1, there is a link for registering in the ECIF. So that's step number 2. Number 3 is you pre-book a hotel. Now, take note first, which country do you belong? Green country or non-green countries? The Philippines have the list now for green and non-green countries. If you are included among the green countries, then you will be quarantining for 7 days and swab test on the 5th day. But if you are included in the non-green countries, then you will quarantine for 14 days and swab test on the 6th or 7th day. So you will rely there how many days you're going to pre-book a hotel. But I suggest you already pre-book for 7 days because that's the rule. It doesn't matter if you're staying up to 14 days. Upon arrival, they will ask for your booking for 7 days. So they are asking you to pre-book for 7 days only, because the swab test is on the 6 or 7 days, and for green countries it's on the 5th day. Now, in booking for a hotel, you want a cheaper accommodation or affordable quarantine hotel. When you book for an affordable quarantine hotel, you don't look at the picture dot. I have a video of affordable quarantine hotel, and I also included there some pictures of the hotel itself. But you know, affordable quarantine hotels, guys, right? The room is very narrow, and it's small. It doesn't have window. The bathroom is small. It's noisy in the other rooms, and you're gonna stay there for 14 days. So it's up to you. If you really want to save money, then you can take the affordable hotels, which ranges from 500 to 1,200 pesos. And there are non-affordable hotels that is ranging from 1,500 above. There's 2,000, 3,000, or 5-star hotel, 5,000 per night. So you're going to stay there for half month. So you should stock enough food, because the food in quarantine hotel is very limited. They're going to serve you meals 3 times a day, but they have a room service. And you should ask your hotel, do you accept deliveries? Do you accept deliveries from Food Panda? Can I ask somebody to buy or shop for me? Probably no, but now you have the time to shop where you are now. You have the time to shop. Now, if you have extra kilo in your luggage, you should already bring enough food for you for 14 days. Especially if you're traveling with your kids. Now, if you're traveling with your kids, you still have to fill up separate form for them. You cannot say, I want to register my kids under my name. No, you have to register them one by one at the ECF. Because even the infants, they have their own ECF. They will have a swab test. Even the newborn will have their swab test. But the swab test for the infants and minors are free. So guys, another thing is, if you want to stay with your family in one room, you should inform the hotel if they accept guests who could be like a suite. You know, you're going to bring your family in one room, and you can quarantine there for 14 days. And then you should inform the hotel right away that you are traveling with your family. But if you are traveling with an OFW, immediate family member, then you're already considered as an OFW. If you left the Philippines as an OFW, you are already considered as an OFW, even if your contract have expired, even if your working visa have expired, even if your membership in OWA have expired. You are a non-OFW and your PhilHealth membership have expired, then you have to pay the swab test. You are a non-OFW but you are paying the PhilHealth, you still have to pay for the swab test because you are not an OFW. Only the OFWs are allowed to get free swab test and quarantine. Next is, once you're in the quarantine facility, you should prepare already to contact your LGU. There are 3 apps for the LGU. I have videos of those, how to register, how to download, how to use those apps. You ask your LGU, what app do you use? Trace app, contact tracing app, or SPass, or staysafe.ph. Aside from the app, they also have a particular link for their locality. So each LGU have their own link. If they don't have a link, then you ask them, how are you going to give me or send me the acceptance letter? You ask help from your relatives in your province or in your town. Aside from that, they're going to ask also for your negative RT-PCR test. So those are the 3. In the airport, it's not so difficult. You only have to fill up 3 forms. But if you're traveling with kids, you have to fill up for them one by one. If you're traveling with 3 kids, so you have to fill up for them, all of them one by one. So it's arrival card, health declaration card, and affidavit of undertaking. Each passenger have to fill up that one. If you are traveling with a family who is not a Filipino passport holder, then you have to prepare the documents and you show it to the airlines. Make sure that the airlines know what documents you are carrying, especially in the Philippine Airlines. They know the proper documents that you will bring so that they can give you an advice, and you tell them, these are the documents that I have. Is this enough? I'm traveling with my kids. They don't have Philippine passport. So you inform them ahead of time, and then they can advise you what more do you have to bring. So this is the only advice for non-OFW. If you still worry if you're a non-OFW or OFW, once you left the Philippines as an OFW, then you will be considered as an OFW. Even though you lost your job, even though your OWA ID have expired, you are still considered as an OFW and you can avail of the free quarantine and swab test. So this is all for the day. Thank you for watching.